my beloved students. Today, I am going to talk about Gestalt Psychology. The origin of the psychology is credited to the German philosopher psychologist Max Wertheimer. He had two friends, Kafka and Koehler. These two German psychologists publicized this psychology and established it in America in 1912. These psychologists wrote two books. Kafka wrote a book, Growth of the Mind. Koehler wrote a book, Mentality of Apes. With the publication of these two books, this psychology became very famous, very popular in America. Gestalt is a German word. It means an organized pattern or configuration or a form or an entire figure. According to the psychology, we human beings respond not in relation to a particular stimulus, but in relation to the total situation, whole situation. It's the innate tendency of the human mind to organize perceptions according to certain patterns. In other words, it's the nature of the human mind to perceive something as a whole, a situation as a whole, a person as a whole. Suppose Mr. Mahmoud is coming. First, we perceive him as a whole. After that, there may be certain comments on our part. His hair is good, or his hair is bad. His nose is good. His nose is not. Is bad, and his structure is very fine. Such comments on our part. Suppose Mr. Mohanlal is coming. We may say as a whole, Mohanlal is okay, but his nose, not good. Here, we move from whole to parts. We have to understand one thing. The whole coherent whole is entirely different from parts. Suppose we would like to study about a flower. We can now study about it. We can now understand that flower by studying its isolated parts. Look here. Look here. Look here. What do you see here? The various parts of a flower. The separated parts of a flower. In other words, the sum of the parts of a flower. This sum is not a flower. Why? Why? A flower has got its own pattern. When the different parts of the flower are arranged in its pattern, we will get a flower. Then there will be a flower. If we organize these various parts of the flower according to its pattern, what will happen? We will get a flower. Here, the parts have been organized in its pattern. Look at my face. My face has got its own pattern. Here, the nose, the ears, the eyes, etc. the parts of my face have been organized according to its pattern, hence my face. Otherwise, you cannot see my face. The sum of the parts of the face is not equal to the face. Entirely different. We can take another example. A film. Suppose we see a film. In that film, we see motion. And this particular film consists of many pictures or frames. We can never see this motion in separated pictures or frames. But these pictures, these frames are related to each other. There is some sort of interrelationship of these various pictures or frames. And this relationship leads to the motion in the film. Another thing, what's this? A book. Now, I am going to teach the present perfect tense to my children. How can I teach? What's this? A book. Now, I am going to open the book. What am I going to do? I am going to open the book. Now I am opening the book. Look here. The book is open. I have opened the book. Now the book is open. Now I am going to close it. What am I going to do? I am going to close the book. Now I am closing the book. Look here. I have closed the book. In this learning situation, there are two very important elements. What are they? My words and my actions, they are related to each other. There is some sort of interrelationship. In this learning situation, these two things, my words and actions, have to be given importance. If a child perceives the whole situation, he can understand this structure. That means my words and my actions must be connected. That means the child has to give importance to my words at the same time to my actions. Suppose a child gives importance only to my words, he cannot understand this structure. Another boy who gives importance to my actions, no understanding. That means these children do not perceive the whole situation. Suppose a child, he perceives the total situation. In other words, these two elements are given importance. He sees the relationship between these two, my words and actions. He can understand this structure. Why? He perceives the whole situation. The coherent whole is entirely different from the sum of the parts. As I already said, it is the innate tendency of the human mind to perceive something as a whole, some person as a whole. And this psychology emphasizes emphasizes the importance of perception. What do you mean by perception? Perception is nothing but the meaningful interpretation of sensations. And this aspect, the importance of perception, is given importance by this psychology. For example, here is a poem, a small poem. In order to understand this poem very well, the whole poem has to be studied. Otherwise, we can never understand this poem, we can never appreciate it. I think you understand something. Thank you.